those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time.
Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to today's video. I figured I better do a video on New Year's resolutions since everyone does one. But maybe we'll have a little bit of a different spin on it. Whether your resolution is, for fitness, for business, for personal stuff, maybe we can help you accomplish it. So, let's talk about what we see, right? If you Google New Year's resolution videos or advice, or you get on YouTube and do a search, what do you find? Especially in fitness. You find a bunch of motivational speeches. Yeah, do it, get up now. It's funny, even today's motivational speakers, the sort of new age motivational speakers, it's a lot of fluff, a lot of, yeah, come on, get up, do it now. And you kind of leave after someone's yelled, go get it, do it now for an hour, and you leave with nothing to do. You have to think about doing it now. So one thing I've always wondered, and well, here, first of all, we know 85 to 90% of people will fail their resolutions, especially fitness, by the end of January or mid-February. So one thing I've always wondered is, why is it that arguably some of the most motivated people, because I do believe people that get all jacked up about New Year's resolutions, they're highly motivated. Motivation is not the issue. Why do so many motivated people completely fail? In fact, they don't just fail. They fall on their ass. I mean, it's like beyond failure. I mean, it's a total pounding, right? So why is it? And then you've got most of the YouTube channels which give good advice. Have a good plan. Get a coach if you need to. Have appropriate goals. And then there's a motivational thing. Yeah, rah, rah, go get it. Okay. People still fail. Everybody fails. I mean, literally everybody fails. So why? And I really think it comes down to this. For some reason with New Year's resolutions, when we make goals this time of the year, we rely almost 100% on motivation to carry us. And it's the fastest way to fail. It's funny, I've noticed that some of the most motivated people I've ever worked with around New Year's, they actually fail more often than less motivated people. Now, don't get me wrong, correlation does not equal causation. I'm not saying motivation causes you to fail. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is this time of year, people get so wrapped up in motivation, so pumped up that there's nothing there. There's no substance. Even if they do have a plan, it's not enough. So I think this is the key. I'm going to try to keep this video short, but hopefully it's something that can help you out. I believe the key to any goal is developing habits. And I don't think this is just semantics. I truly believe in the people I've worked with that have succeeded around New Year's. I've honestly said, forget motivation. I don't care. Forget it. Because think about this. It's going to take you years to reach your fitness goal. Yeah, you're going to see improvements. You're going to feel good exercising. It's going to take you years. The motivation, after a couple weeks go by, the motivation to eat a cheeseburger will crush the motivation for better health or to lose weight. It does every time. You can't even argue that point because we know how many people fail. The motivation to eat pizza will overpower your right now, yes, motivation for a resolution. It will. It will. And we factually know that's the case. So what I like to do, and I do this with my own goals, is I get into my own head and others' head and think, forget your motivation, take a breath. Actually, sometimes I say, F your motivation. Throw it away. I don't care about it. Let's get in your psyche. How do you build habits? I thoroughly believe accomplishing your fitness goals or other goals is simply, at its base, about developing habits. So like I said, I don't think this is semantics. I really think this is it. Let's talk about habit building real quick. One thing is, you know, and a lot of motivational speakers use actually some reputable ones. The whole it takes 21 days to build a habit, that's completely not true at all. There actually have been studies about what it takes to build a habit, and it ranges anywhere from 66 times or days up to 6 months to a year to build a habit. So let's talk in the realm of fitness, right? Ooh, my camera keeps running out of memory. Ugh, sorry, I keep having to delete stuff. Okay, so what were we talking about? Oh, so let's talk about building habits as it relates to your fitness goal. Although you can't apply these to other things. So, one, something you can commit to. So, this is where motivation screws people up. They want to work out 7 days a week because they're so pumped, man. Don't do it. Make it 3. 3 days a week. Commit to it. Do it. Make it realistic. That's actually one of the main reasons I see people fail. Because they want to do 5, 6, 7, 10 days a week. Yeah, right, 10 days a week they want to work out. And they miss a couple and they're like, it's done. 2, train. Do not work out. This definitely applies to women. Actually, almost more so to women. So what do I mean by that? If you're like, yeah, you know, I want to lose some weight and exercise, okay? So I'll get the pink dumbbells and do this. What is that? You're just going to be exercising, and that's fine. But if you don't have, like, a goal, like to train, you're going to lose your go get it to do it. That's all right with women. I like to focus on barbell movements and say, hey, you're going to deadlift 135 pounds. You're going to squat 135 pounds. You're going to squat 150 pounds. Because then you start to think of it almost like a high school football player in football practice, right? You don't want to go to practice, but you have to practice to get better because you've got a game. And that's how you should think about this whole thing. It will help in the habit forming versus just kind of a blase, yeah, work out, do the treadmill, flail all the time like that. Don't get upset if you do miss, right? So there's actually some studies on habit forming, and unlike some of the first studies that were done, we've seen time and time again, missing here and there, it doesn't, you don't start over. So forming habits, it's not that you must do this 21 days in a row, and if you miss a day in there, you're back at day 1. That's not the case. You just have to be consistent about it week after week, month after month, year after year. So don't beat yourself up. Get back on the horse and get going. You have to think long term like other habits. So this is a big one too. People always, especially, so put this whole thing together. If you're a woman who wants to lose 50 pounds and you think, I'm so excited to exercise and lose weight, and you go to the gym, you do it for a few weeks, and you want to go 7 days a week, so you're all motivated, I'm telling you, by week 3, you are done. And we see this every time. Like I said, this isn't even debatable. 9 out of 10 people, and honestly, I think women are even more so. And I think it's this mindset. So put all these things together and think long term. Going to the gym should be like brushing your teeth. You get up in the morning, you brush your teeth. If you're tired, doesn't matter. You brush your teeth. You just brush your teeth no matter what. If you get up early, get up late, doesn't matter when you wake up, you brush your teeth. You do it your whole life, all the time. What happens if you miss a day of brushing your teeth? Well, let's say you miss 2 days. It's a little weird, but let's say you do. Do you say, screw it, I'm not brushing again, done? No. You brush the next day, then the next, and the next, and the next. Obviously working out is a little bit harder than brushing your teeth, but you see where I'm coming from. So let me end here. I know this video's gone a little long. I'm sorry. I'll have some bonus eating for you though. I was gonna do a cheat day on New Year's Eve, but it didn't work out, man. My stomach's gotta get in order. So again, as you're looking at your New Year's resolution, get in your head, get up here, and think about how you form habits in your life, and how do you make eating right and working out, how do you implant that habit up here in your head? Cool it down on the motivation. I'm not saying motivation is bad. Think more pragmatically and get it ingrained in your head. Make it a habit, a lifelong habit, and you will succeed. Love you guys. Have a wonderful new year. Prosperous new year to everyone. Thanks for all the support.